Making the journey all the way from Los Angeles to Kansas City is Aaron Goldfield as he approaches the cage.
And his opponent will fight tonight out of the red corner. Weighed in at 146 pounds. From Lee Summit, Missouri, here is Yazan Saeed Hajeh.
He has been bringing with him quite a bit of experience in the cage. He's a main training partner of active UFC fighters James Krause and Tim Elliott. I know he worked very closely with them in their camps for their UFC fights. So he looks to be in great shape. His skill set, he looks to improve off of his last bout, and hopefully we have ourselves a scrap.
Incredibly dedicated fighter. Yaz is in the gym virtually every day.
Sure.
Looking to improve his skill set, as you said. Had a bit of a downturn in his career. Hasn't always seen the success that you would expect him to, but I think he looks to rectify that tonight.
I think he went back to the drawing board, kind of figured out where some of the holes in his game were, and I think he's ready to show that he's filled those holes and get back to his winning ways. I was able to talk with Tim Elliott and James Krause a little bit, and they were able to talk about Yazan as a teammate and some of his qualities. Just a guy that everyone really likes in the gym. Very excited to watch him fight.
Hajeh in the black trunks, Goldfield in the camo Valley Tudo shorts.
Yazan has great kicks, uses them to set up takedowns.
Hajeh with a beautiful wheel kick, showing off some of that Taekwondo and Muay Thai skill set that he has.
You can see early on that this is a different level of amateur fighting. Both these guys have quite a bit of experience. You can kind of see how composed they are, taking the center of the cage and striking.
Hajeh fakes a level change, throws some beautiful side kicks. Certainly looks to keep Goldfield guessing. Very active are both of these fighters in this opening stanza.
Goldfield looks as if he's trying to figure out the range of Hajeh and see where he can land some of it strikes of his own.
With movement like that, good luck figuring that out. Men tie up. Hajeh looking for a judo toss, doesn't quite get it.
I know Hajeh's worked extensively on his wrestling with Tim Elliott of Glory MMA and Fitness, who is also in his corner tonight. They look to utilize some takedowns here in the early portions of the fight.
Hajeh, a big fan of the fireman's carry takedown, and I see him weaving his arm in there briefly, perhaps thinking about it. Always look for creative striking from anyone who trains with Tim Elliott. Cartwheel kicks are part of the warm-up pretty much every day, I hear, at Glory MMA and Fitness. Fakes with an axe kick, comes with a outside leg kick, does Hajeh. Really creative stand-up from Hajeh.
Goldfield lands a nice punch of his own. So he works a takedown on the cage chair.
Goldfield working for a takedown. We hear the 10 seconds left. We'll see if he can get it.
Very, very close round one between Hajeh and Goldfield.
I I do feel like Hajeh pressed the action a little bit more, controlled the center of the cage. We'll see if the judges agree with me if it comes to that.
He was certainly more active with his strikes. James Krause in the corner of Hajeh.
I don't care how good your cardio is in the gym, a fight is just different. It's very, very difficult to replicate the amount of stress and adrenaline that you're dealing with, but both men seem to be in very good shape and ready to meet this round number 2.
I don't expect either one of these two guys to slow down in the second round.
Beautiful hook kick attempt, doesn't quite land, but sometimes it's good just to show your opponent that you've got a variety of strikes in your arsenal. Nice side kick. Cartwheel kick again from Hajeh, and he eludes the punch.
Hajeh just looks so light on his feet. He's able to get in and out of the pocket with relative ease. Might have hurt Goldfield here. He looks for the single leg.
This is certainly a new Hajeh that we're seeing. He looks supremely comfortable and confident. Stands right back up.
See Hajeh switch his stance here.
Goldfield has quite the task ahead of him, figuring out Hajeh's footwork. He's got such a variety of kicks that he can throw. And as I say that, he throws a Superman punch. It's really difficult when you're fighting someone who can throw just about anything at any given moment.
He has quite the arsenal of weapons, and like you said, it's going to be tough for Goldfield to kind of settle in and find some comfort of his own in there with the immense arsenal of Hajeh. Looking for a Pettis kick. Might have hurt him.
Goldfield calling, I think, for an eye poke, but referee Mike England says fight on. Hajeh pounces. We might see the end of this here. I'm not exactly sure.
Hajeh raining down punches, knees to the body from Hajeh. Goldfield's in a lot of trouble here, Laura.
Goldfield doesn't seem to be too out, and as I say that he stands up, we'll see if we can continue.
Hajeh continuing to stay on top and be active.
I think Goldfield might be waving the white flag here. And he does.
An incredible TKO victory from Yazan Hajeh, getting back to his winning ways.
Yazan Hajeh on point tonight. Beautiful kicks showcased.
An absolute striking display as you see Goldfield making his case for the eye poke. Eye has quite a bit of swelling in it already. Not sure if that's from the poke or the punches.
Referees certainly have a very difficult task. Did you see that on the replay, Turner?
It did look like he might have grazed his eye there. You know, obviously Mike England has the say if the fight's going to stop or not, and he obviously didn't think that there was an eye poke, so the fighters continue with the action, and unfortunately for Goldfield, that was kind of the beginning of the end there.
Certainly not to take anything away from Hajeh's performance tonight. Just really incredible display of Taekwondo and Muay Thai and just about everything. I really wish that Pettis kick could have landed. That would have been the cherry on top, but regardless.
Yeah, Hajeh seemed to be on the gas pedal from the beginning, and he never really let up, and was kind of able to control the fight.
Ended at 2 minutes, 14 seconds of the second round. Your winner by TKO due to strikes out of the red corner, Yazan Hajeh.